everyone, this is Maggie from My Favorite Things. I am so excited right now. I just picked up my Pochette Metis in reverse monogram after waiting 2+ months on a waiting list. On a wait list. I would like to talk. So this is sort of an unboxing, but I really don't like to watch just unboxing by itself because to me that just seems like somebody's sort of showing off whatever they got. So what I'd like to do is to show you the bag and talk about why I chose this particular Pochette Metis and why I chose this in comparison to the other similar size bags that I have. Anyway, here it goes. So I just picked it up. This is December 2017. So they have this Christmas packaging with the ribbon. And I took it all out just for time's sake. And I'm gonna unbox it. I took it out before, and I'm just gonna quickly take out of this box and show you what it looks like. This is the Pochette Metis in reverse monogram, and it is. I want to talk about why I chose this one, and I'm gonna compare it to what fits in with my Ferragamo Sophia Small and my Speedy Bandolier 25 in Damier Bean. Okay, so I was offered the Pochette Metis when it first came out, and at that time there was a vachette leather here, and it's a monogram. So the vachette leather here, here, and here. And at that time, I used to carry a lot more than I do now. So whatever I was carrying didn't all fit into the Pochette Metis. I thought it was too small, certainly in comparison to Speedy B, which fits a lot more than Pochette Metis. Look at, this is a comparison of the side. The width is about the same. Width is about the same. Let's see, I'm just gonna push this. But the depth is different. Look at that. So clearly this is gonna fit a lot more than this. The weight, I can tell you that this is lighter than this one. Anyway, so let me go back a couple years ago when it first came out. I was offered this. At that time, I wasn't so, I wasn't so sold on the size. I didn't think it would fit everything that I normally carry. Also, I had a hard time with a clasp, so I made a video about why I didn't want the Pochette Metis. Actually, and then I didn't really think of it, and instead of getting Pochette Metis, I got the Speedy B in monogram with the vachette leather. And I got it pre-loved so that I wouldn't have to worry about that, that breaking in period. Unfortunately, I still worried about it. I didn't take it out in rain. I was watching the weather. I was be paranoid whenever my hands were wet. I couldn't touch the handles. So eventually, as much as I love that bag, because I think it's a fantastic bag, it was so comfortable a crossbody, I sold it. Mainly, it's just me, right? So when I sold it, I told myself, I am not gonna get another bag with that much vachette leather. So, be that as may, I didn't have any bags that had any monograms on, and I really wanted a monogram bag. So there's this reverse monogram, there's a regular monogram Pochette Metis, Infra Rouge Pochette Metis, which is completely black with red LV logos, and Empreinte. Now, Empreinte, I had a Speedy B Empreinte in 25, which I absolutely loved, and I recently sold that one, mainly because I bought too many bags. So, my policy was buy one, get, and one has to go, except for this. This is, exemption. I'm not selling another bag because I got this one. But at that time, I thought I had the monogram B25, Empreinte B25. I had a B30 in Damier Bean, which I sold because I thought it was too big on my body frame. But the Empreinte, I only wanted to keep one Speedy B25, and I thought this I would use a lot more. And the Empreinte, I noticed, not on the one that I sold, but I noticed on Perseform that some people were having problem with the imprint sort of fading over time, and I know that bag could be very slouchy as you use it more and more and more. Mine wasn't, and I also had a smorga organizer to keep its shape. But this one, I have a smorga organizer, but this one I felt like I would use more than the leather. And that's why I didn't want to get a Pochette Metis in empreinte leather. My sister tried that on, and I thought it looked beautiful on her, but she also decided that she wanted the reverse monogram, and we ended up looking for this particular bag all over Europe. I went to Europe 3 different times and many different cities in the US this year, and every city that I went to that had Louis Vuitton, I would go and ask to see if they had this, and they didn't. The only place that had Pochette Metis that was offered to me was in Dubai, and they had the monogram Dubai, a monogram Pochette Metis, but I think there was something wrong with the clasp because I couldn't close it, which I normally have problems with this, but this one I don't have that problem. I had a hard time closing, and it was, again, monogram. The reason why I didn't want the monogram, one is the vachette leather, and I know people put twillies around here, but then I thought, if you put a twilly on top, this is gonna get darker, this is gonna get darker, and then this will be still pale, and it'll be lopsided, and I just didn't like the sound of that. So that's why I felt like, you know, process of elimination, this was the only option for me. Infrarouge, as beautiful as it is for some people, it's not me. It didn't connect with me. It was a little too loud for my taste. Not that this isn't loud. And empreinte, like I said, I worried about the slouchiness, the loss of imprinting, and the bag was a little heavier. Monogram, again, I worried about the vachette leather. That was mainly it. Now this one, I know some people have problems with color transfer with this, but I make sure that I wash my jeans, and I hope I don't have it, but I wash my jeans with vinegar multiple times before I wear any light color handbags. So, but I have seen pictures of color transfer on this color. You can see it obviously much more clearly than you can on a monogram, this regular monogram side. So what I'm gonna do, so those are the reasons why I chose this particular bag. So I hope that's helpful when you're trying to decide if you're thinking about getting this bag, which one you might go for. The other reason is I know you can buy this pre-loved, and this is so hard to come by. Online, it always says call for availability, and I know people have gotten lucky and have gotten it. I have not been so lucky, despite the fact that I've been stalking that website. I put my name on the wait list, but I know you can get it pre-loved, and many times in pre-loved market, this is higher than what they're selling it at Louis Vuitton. This right now is selling for $18.80 plus tax. The monogram is $18.30 plus tax, and empreinte is a little more, about $300 more, I think. And Infrarouge, I believe it's this cost of this, but I'm not positive. I'm pretty sure it's the same as this, but I'm not positive. You'd have to check on the website. So I think that I decided not to buy pre-loved because I know that people have had issues with glazing here. When you're holding it, this can rub right here. So I wasn't sure whether this was going to create a problem for me. Sometimes people have problems with this clasp not working quite properly. And I wasn't sure that LV would stand by their product if it was bought pre-loved. In fact, my essay today, I really shouldn't say my essay because I don't really have my essay. You know, I talk to whichever essay is available when I go in. It's not like anyway. The essay who was helping me today said, you know, if I buy it at the store, that they will stand by their product, but if it's pre-loved, you know, you're taking a chance. You may have to pay for the repairs. So I didn't want to do that and pay more money. So here it is. I'm gonna go, I only have like 6 minutes. So I'm gonna transfer everything in my Sophia and transfer it to my, and show you what it fits. Here's the size of my 6S Plus. I'm gonna put it in my Speedy B25, and I have a Samorga organizer there. And everything will fit very comfortably in Speedy B25, okay? that was a Sarah wallet. This is a Sarah wallet I have, Sarah Retiro, and I will put it here in the big pocket. And this is my coupons and my makeup bag, which has Band-Aid, makeup pills. I'll put that in here. I have my glasses case, same thing I normally take. My clay, which has my credit cards and my car keys, and a stick of gum, okay? So here it is. I still have a ton of room, okay? And I'm gonna take this off. I can put a Louis Vuitton scarf in here, okay? And I don't wanna do it now because I don't wanna mess up I usually put this in a bag when I put it in the bag on my purse, but I could zip it up, no problem, okay? So here's a Speedy B25, which is absolutely adorable. I love using this. Now I'm gonna put everything here into my Pochette Metis. Now I know this is not gonna fit, okay? So this is gonna stay out here. And here it is. Here's 1, 2, this is the biggest, and this is a small pouch and the back pouch. So I'm gonna put my makeup bag in the front. I'm gonna put my Sarah wallet in the middle with my coupon with the Sarah wallet and my glass case on top of my Sarah wallet, and my gum next to my makeup case, and my phone in the back. It goes in just like that, and my clay in the very back pocket inside this little pocket right here. So it's for easy access because that's what I use the most. And then that's it. And so I could probably put a little more in here. So that's, you know, there's a little more room, but I'm just not gonna stuff it. So, and then I will do this. And there it is. You can see. Okay. And it's bulging a little because of all the stuff I have. Here it is. Here it is. I don't know how it's gonna wear over time as I put my phone here all the time. I don't know if there's gonna be an imprinting. If you guys have this, have had it for a long time and have used it a lot, I'd love to get your input. This has 7 holes. I'm not gonna go over the dimensions or what it looks like because I know there's a lot of YouTube videos on it. This little thing, it's useless. It's so loose that it doesn't really, I mean, it stays now, but I think over time that this is gonna be like useless thing that does nothing. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay, this is in the middle. I'm 5'2" and a half, and it's in the middle hole out of 7. And it's actually a little too long over the shoulder, but crossbody, the middle hole seems to be really good. Okay, so I think this is it. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer. Again, the reason why I chose the reverse monogram is because it doesn't have the Pochette leather, and I'm not very good with taking care of Pochette leather and be comfortable with it. And I didn't want emprunt because it's a little heavier, and I wasn't sure how it would hold up over time, especially with the leather relaxing more and some issues with imprinting, you know, fading over time for some of the purses. I'm not saying that the Pochette Metis has that problem by any means. I don't know, but I was just concerned. I'm going to be watching out for any glazing issues later on as I use it. I'm going to use the heck out of it in the next 6 months to a year, so that if there's any issues, hopefully I'll be able to discover it. The SA told me that they would stand by this product, so and I didn't want to buy it pre-loved because of the issues the history of issues that this bag has had. And I was hoping that, and plus it's more expensive to buy a pre-loved many times. So this is it. I hope this helps. Okay, bye.